Have you ever wondered how the United States manages to stay among the world's top 5 food-producing countries? The secret lies not only in fertile soil, but in agricultural mechanization, a transformation that turned weeks of exhausting manual labor into a few days or even a few hours of breathtaking productivity. In this video, we'll journey across America's farmlands to witness how advanced machinery and human skill come together to produce millions of tons of crops every year. Our story begins with the onion fields, the backbone of countless cuisines worldwide. On average, every American consumes around 19 pounds of onions each year, which explains the massive output of more than 3 million tons annually. Modern onion harvesters dig deep into the soil using rotating lifting blades that gently pull bulbs out along with their roots. As the onions rise, a vibrating screen shakes off excess soil and roots before laying them neatly in rows under the sun to dry. Once ready, collection machines glide across the fields gathering onions onto conveyors that feed them directly into trucks driving beside them. Within hours, acres of onions are harvested, cleaned, and on their way to storage, all while preserving freshness and quality. Next, we move to the carrot fields of California, where deep orange roots grow strong beneath loose, well-prepared soil. Before harvest, large plows have already done their job, cutting, lifting, and turning the earth to ensure aeration and drainage. Now mechanized harvesters grip the carrot stems firmly, pulling both root and greens from the ground in a single motion. The built-in trimmer removes excess leaves while a screening system clears away the dirt. Clean, perfectly shaped carrots roll along conveyors into collection bins, ready to be packed for the fresh market or sent to processing plants. In 2024, over 450,000 hundredweight of carrots were produced in the U.S., proving how machine precision has revolutionized this once labor-intensive job. From the soil to the trees, let's visit the apple orchards, a true symbol of innovation in American agriculture. With over 27,000 apple producers, the industry is now embracing a new generation of automated harvesting robots. These intelligent machines use cameras and sensors to locate ripe fruit. Then robotic arms gently pick each apple and place it safely into onboard bins. The cost per ton has dropped dramatically from $150 in manual labor to less than $40 using automated systems. Meanwhile, traditional tree shakers are still widely used. Their mechanical arms grip the trunk, shaking it just enough for ripe apples to fall into catching tarps below, while conveyors swiftly carry them to bins. In a matter of hours, entire orchards are cleared, feeding both domestic and international markets. Our next stop takes us to the pistachio orchards of California, which account for nearly 99% of the nation's total production. Here, precision and power come together. Tree shakers grip the trunks tightly and vibrate for a few seconds, sending cascades of nuts down into funnel-shaped tarps that wrap around the base of each tree. Conveyors immediately transfer the pistachios to collection bins and then to massive storage trailers. Thanks to these machines, what once required weeks of hard labor is now completed in mere days, saving time, labor, and costs while maintaining quality for export markets worldwide. Across the vast farmlands of the Midwest, rows of sugar beet plants stretch endlessly under the cloudy autumn sky. Harvest season here is a race against time as weather can shift suddenly. That's why sugar beet farmers rely on massive high-traction harvesters designed to work in both dry and muddy conditions. At the front, sharp rotating blades slice through the leafy tops while lifting wheels burrow gently beneath the soil, pulling out each beet root intact. These thick reddish-brown roots are then carried up a moving conveyor and deposited into towering storage hoppers mounted on trucks that follow closely beside the machines. Once collected, the sugar beets are hauled to factories where they're washed, sliced, and transformed into refined sugar, molasses, and even ethanol. In the U.S., annual production now exceeds 35 million tons, sustaining one of the most important sectors of modern agriculture. From the fields of beets, we travel south to the humid plains of Louisiana, where sugarcane reigns supreme. Despite enduring storms and hurricanes, the region consistently achieves record harvests. Gone are the days when laborers cut each stalk by hand with machetes. Modern sugarcane harvesters now complete the work at lightning speed, as the machine moves sharp circular blades at the base. Cut each stalk cleanly near the ground. Inside powerful rollers, strip off leaves and send the clean stalks through a conveyor before being blown into a trailer, running alongside. The harvested cane is delivered straight to the mills, where it's crushed to extract sweet juice, eventually becoming the sugar that sweetens everything from snacks to sodas. Thanks to mechanization, Louisiana alone processes more than 17 million tons of cane, producing around 2 million tons of pure sugar each year. Next, let's visit the plum orchards scattered across North and South America. During the harvest months, these orchards hum with activity from dawn to dusk. Farmers move swiftly through the rows, picking ripe plums by hand to preserve their delicate skin. A thin white coating called the bloom covers their fingers after hours of picking, proof of the fruit's natural freshness. Meanwhile, large-scale farms deploy tree shakers that vibrate the trunks, allowing ripe fruit to drop onto large tarps below. Conveyors then lift the plums for sorting and cleaning. Thanks to this blend of tradition and technology, over 200,000 acres of plum orchards produce hundreds of thousands of tons every year. As we shift to the golden fields of pumpkins in Illinois, the largest pumpkin-producing state in the U.S., we witness a remarkable combination of precision and power. Pumpkin harvesters move methodically through the fields equipped with spike wheels and lifting arms that raise each fruit gently from the soil. The pumpkins are then fed into a crushing drum where paddles break apart the shell, separating seeds from pulp. These valuable seeds, known for their high nutritional content, are collected for roasting or oil extraction. With production exceeding 480 million pounds annually, Illinois remains the nation's pumpkin capital, supplying both festive decorations and a thriving seed market. In smaller farms, traditional hand harvesting persists. Farmers crouch with shears, cutting stems and carefully lifting each golden pumpkin by hand. The blend of machine efficiency and human craftsmanship keeps this iconic crop both profitable and sustainable. From pumpkins to towering rows of tobacco, the harvest unfolds with an entirely different rhythm. Each year, the U.S. produces around 325 million pounds of tobacco, and advanced machinery ensures precision at every stage. Harvesters glide between rows, cutting stalks near the ground and drawing them inside, where blades make a clean slice. The stalks are inverted and hung neatly on drying racks, each capable of holding up to 450 plants. These machines can clear nearly 5 acres a day, a task that once took an entire week of labor. From the southern orchards to the cool valleys of the Pacific Northwest, we arrive at the delicate and dazzling cherry harvest. The U.S. stands as the world's second largest cherry producer, with over 320,000 tons of this vibrant fruit collected annually. Traditional hand-picking is still prized. Workers carefully remove each cherry with its stem intact, placing them in small chest baskets to avoid bruising. Yet on modern farms, tree-shaking machines now take the lead. Mechanical arms grip the trunk and vibrate gently for a few seconds, allowing perfectly ripe cherries to fall into catching troughs below. Conveyors then lift the fruit directly into bins, where they're ready to be cooled, sorted, and shipped within hours. This combination of precision machinery and gentle handling keeps cherries as pristine and flavorful as if they were hand-picked one by one. Leaving the orchards, we venture into the flat green plains, where rows of celery shimmer in the sunlight. With a per capita consumption of 4.6 pounds per year, Americans' appetite for this crisp vegetable keeps farmers busy year-round. Harvesters with sharp rotating blades cut each stalk at the base and feed them through an onboard washing system. Clean, bright green celery stalks glide along conveyors straight to packaging crates still in the field, preserving their natural moisture and freshness. In smaller farms, workers continue to use long knives to cut, rinse, and bundle celery manually, proving that while machines dominate, the human touch still defines quality. Next, we journey to the rich red soil of Alabama's peanut farms, where mechanization has completely transformed the industry. The harvester's blades slice through the soil, loosening entire peanut plants, roots and all. As the machine moves forward, it shakes off excess dirt and lays the plants back down in neat, inverted rows to dry under the southern sun. After a few days, threshers sweep through, separating the pods from the vines. Clean, golden peanuts tumble out onto conveyors, ready for collection. Without these modern systems, harvesting Alabama's 185,000 acres of peanut fields would take weeks instead of days, a clear victory for technology and efficiency. Farther west, we find the sprawling cantaloupe farms where golden melons ripen under the late summer sun. Harvesting cantaloupes begins with workers gently checking the firmness of each fruit. When ripe, a simple twist detaches it from the vine. Modern farms use mobile platforms equipped with conveyors, allowing workers to place melons on moving belts that lead directly to sorting and packaging units. Each fruit is examined for weight, texture, and aroma before being packed into crates. This method keeps the process fast yet careful, ensuring only top-quality melons make their way to stores worldwide. Now we arrive in the citrus groves of Florida and California, where millions of tangerines and oranges shine like tiny suns. The global tangerine harvest averages more than 34 million tons per year. Because these fruits cling tightly to their branches, most are still picked by hand. Farmers twist and detach each tangerine one by one, careful not to tear the thin peel. During peak season, laborers work long hours under the warm sun, filling baskets that are later emptied into large bins for shipment. Despite the repetitive motions, each piece of fruit represents skill, timing, and the enduring human bond with the land. From citrus back to the northern orchards, the next star of our tour is the apple, one of the oldest and most beloved fruits in human history. Modern apple harvesting now blends robotic sensors and automation. Machine vision systems identify ripe apples, while robotic arms pick them with gentle precision and place them into cushioned trays. In larger orchards, tree shakers still play a vital role, clamping onto trunks and shaking for a few seconds so that ripe apples rain down into large fabric tarps spread at the base. Conveyors then carry the fruit into bins, allowing entire fields to be harvested within hours. The shift from manual to automated systems has reduced harvesting costs by nearly 70%, marking a technological leap that's redefining the economics of apple farming. We return to the vast pistachio orchards, where mechanical harvesters once again take center stage. Massive tree shakers grip the trunks firmly and vibrate them for just a few seconds, sending cascades of ripe nuts into wide collection funnels. The system immediately separates leaves and small twigs, leaving only clean pistachios that roll down conveyors into storage bins. Within hours, what once took entire teams weeks to collect is neatly loaded into trucks for transport to shelling and roasting facilities. With over 300,000 acres dedicated to this crop, California supplies nearly all pistachios consumed in the U.S. and much of the global market. Moving east to Illinois, we find the fields dotted with round orange treasures, pumpkins ready for harvest. Here, harvesting machines fitted with spike wheels lift each pumpkin gently from the ground before feeding it into a rotating crushing drum. Inside, sturdy paddles break apart the shells, separating flesh from seeds. The seeds are collected and cleaned, destined for healthy snacks or pressed for their rich, nutritious oil. Illinois alone produces almost 500 million pounds of pumpkins every year, a blend of mechanical power and meticulous craftsmanship that keeps this autumn symbol thriving in both local markets and export trades. At the other end of the spectrum, the tobacco harvest presents a scene of steady precision. Specialized machines cut through the field, slicing tobacco stalks near the ground. The plants are then drawn into the harvester and inverted onto racks, each capable of holding hundreds of stalks for drying. This once grueling, repetitive work is now accomplished with incredible speed, nearly 5 acres harvested per day per machine, ensuring consistent quality for one of the world's oldest agricultural commodities. As the seasons change and the final crops are gathered, the story of modern agriculture reaches its most impressive chapter 1, defined by both innovation and endurance. Across America's farmlands, the hum of engines replaces the rustle of sickles, and the harvest that once demanded weeks of labor now unfolds in mere days. In the heartlands, cantaloupe pickers inspect rows of golden fruit, twisting each ripe melon from the vine and placing it gently onto mobile conveyors that roll beside them. In orchards, automated apple-picking robots scan tree canopies with precision sensors, selecting fruit of perfect color and size before robotic arms pluck them softly from their stems. Meanwhile, in the cool northern regions, grape harvesters glide through vineyards day and night, their gentle vibrations releasing bunches of fruit that will soon be transformed into wine enjoyed across the world. Every machine, every movement reflects not just technological advancement, but the enduring rhythm of human care guiding it all. Further south, the banana plantations are alive with motion. Long cables stretch across the fields, transporting clusters of fruit from workers' shoulders to shaded packaging houses. There, the bunches are washed, labeled, and boxed within hours, ready to travel thousands of miles, ensuring that fresh fruit appears on tables no matter the season. This global web of precision and timing is what defines agriculture today. A world where every second somewhere, a field is being harvested. In other regions, the quiet might be broken by the rumble of plows carving new furrows through the earth. Deep plowing machines fitted with multiple blades and controlled by GPS navigation turn over the soil to bury old stalks and weeds, improving aeration and restoring nutrients for the next planting cycle. Each rotation of the blade not only reshapes the land, but prepares it for renewal. Modern soil management like this allows farmers to maintain fertility year after year, preventing erosion and maximizing water absorption, a practice as vital to sustainability as the harvest itself. Beyond the roar of machinery, there's a quieter story too, that of the farmers who guide these machines with patience and pride. They monitor digital screens showing yield data in real time, adjust hydraulic systems to match the terrain, and plan harvest schedules based on satellite imagery. Their expertise is now a fusion of centuries-old instincts and cutting-edge science. And while technology has taken over the heavy lifting, the soul of farming remains deeply human, built on disciplined precision and an unwavering respect for nature. When dusk settles over the fields, the silhouettes of harvesters slowly fade into the horizon. Trucks filled with onions, apples, carrots, and sugarcane roll toward distant factories where the fruits of labor will soon be processed and shared with the world. Every ton of produce represents not just the bounty of the land, but also the triumph of innovation, the seamless partnership between human ingenuity and mechanical power. As another agricultural season comes to a close, farmers prepare, once again turning soil, maintaining machines and planning for the next cycle. Because in agriculture, there's never a true ending, only a continuous beginning. Behind every meal on our tables lies the silent harmony between man and machine, between the earth and those who tend it. Thank you for joining us in exploring this remarkable journey through the modern harvest. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and never forget where your food truly comes from.